Is the peak of grape harvest season right here in the east, and that means the largest winery on the southeast coast is very busy this time of year. We take you behind the scenes at Duplin Winery in this week's People and Places with Pierce.
We're the #1 muscadine winery in the world.
And it's right here in Rose Hill.
Believe it or not, we make 42 different types.
All of them cool, sweet, easy.
See, we got all kinds of fancy wine names, don't we?
Yep.
The folks who drink the wines with a little pinky out, yeah, go buy a bottle of Chardonnay.
They tend to be quite sweet.
In the month of September, it's all about the grape harvest. Winemaking, of course, is aged in tradition. One of those age-old traditions is, of course, grape stomping with your feet. Now, this still happens this way even today, but we do have more elaborate ways to get the juice out of these gorgeous grapes.
The most we can press, usually during a day, is about 400 tons. We sell over 500,000 cases of wine.
But the road to get here wasn't always easy.
It started back in 1972 by two brothers, David Fussell and Dan Fussell.
There was a big winery called Canandaigua Wine Company. They came down into eastern North Carolina and said, hey, we need some sweet muscadine grapes, and if you'll grow them, we'll pay you $350 per ton.
Well, it takes 3 years for a grapevine to grow. So in '75, when it was time to harvest the grapes, that's when the recession hit.
They dropped the price to $125 a ton, and you couldn't even pick the grapes for $125 per ton. So my granddad said, hey, let's clear out the back end of my store, and we'll start making wines. So of course, that didn't sit very well with my grandmother. She came home from Sunday school one day crying, said, the girls in Sunday school said we've opened a factory of liquid sin.
She said, well, they don't do it on Sunday. So that's why we're never open on Sunday.
We really just continued struggling up until 1995 when 60 Minutes aired a segment that said, drink a glass of red wine, it's good for you.
But a muscadine grape has the highest antitoxins and resveratrol of any other product, which helps lower your cholesterol, rebuilds cancer-fighting cells, and it was good to drink.
There was one called Naughty and Nice, and I really liked it. It's a really fun experience just coming for a wine tasting. I'm going to come back with friends and do it again.
Duplin Winery is calling. Just don't forget to keep your pinkies in while you
sip and savor. You got it.
In Rose Hill, Duplin County, Pierce Legion, not on your side.
Sip and savor. Pierce is always looking for unique people and places to visit here in the East. If you have an idea, send him an email or connect with him on social media. Coming up.